Hello learners. Nowadays we are discussing the animal tissue. First animal tissue we discussed was epithelial tissue, or also called epithelium. It is a protective tissue. It gives the protection to your body. For example, just imagine your skin. Skin is a epithelial tissue. Okay, so epithelium provides protection, but skin provides external protection. It means in the internal parts of the body we have got epithelium again. So we can say that epithelium covers the body externally as well as internally. So its main function is the protection. Epithelium covers body externally in the form of skin, and not only externally, our internal organs are also being protected by the epithelial tissue or epithelium. So that was related to epithelium. Then we have got many type of epithelium on the basis of their structure, on the basis of their function, location in the body. We have got many types of epithelium tissue. Now coming to the next type of tissue is muscular tissue. Next type of animal tissue is muscular tissue, and the main function of this tissue is movement. It helps in movement because we have got one skeletal system. Okay, bones and cartilage are there. So with the skeletal system we have got muscular system also. Muscles are also there. When there is contraction and relaxation in the muscles, then only it brings about the movement. So muscular tissue is very important for movement. So M for muscular, M for movement. Remember this. Now this tissue is responsible for movement in our body. Muscles contain a special protein that is called contractile protein, and this contractile protein, because of the movement, because of the contraction and relaxation. Contraction means sometimes the muscles they come closer, so that is contraction. Sometimes they move apart, get relaxed, that is called relaxation. So this contraction and relaxation of the muscles is because of a special protein called contractile protein. For example, this is our bone. Okay, and muscles are also attached to the bones. So how the movement is possible? When there will be contraction and relaxation in the muscles. When there will be contraction and relaxation in the muscles, sometimes the muscles will contract, they will come closer. Sometimes the muscle will expand, they will go apart from each other. So because of this contraction and relaxation, the movement of the muscles happen. And when the muscles will move, obviously the bones will also show the movement. So this is how the movement happens in living organism. So movement happens because of the muscular tissue. Not only muscular, skeletal tissue is there, but right now we are focusing on the muscular tissue, that there is contraction and relaxation in the muscular tissue which brings about the movement. Okay, so this is there. Now next one is related to your types of muscular tissue. So there are three types of muscular tissue basically, on the basis of location, then structure and function. Location means where they are found in the body, then what kind of structure they have, what is their basic and important function. So on the basis of these parameters, muscular tissue have been divided into three categories. One is striated muscle, second is smooth muscle, and third one is cardiac muscle. Striated muscle is also called stripped muscle or skeletal muscle. Basically it is called stripped because it is having the strips. It is called strips because skeletal muscle is having the strips over it. Okay, it is called skeletal because it is this is the muscle which is attached to the bones basically. That's why it is called skeletal. And third name given to it is voluntary. It is called voluntary because it can act as per our will. For example, if I have to move my hand, so which muscles are there in my hand? Striated muscle. If I have to move my hand, so that movement will be because of this striated muscle. So I can move it on my will, as per my will. So that's why it is called voluntary muscles. So the muscles which act as per our will are called voluntary. The muscles which do not act as per our will are called involuntary. Okay, so first one is striated muscle. Why it is called striated? Because it has got striations. Bands are there, these strips are there, so it's called striated muscle. Or you can say stripped muscles, or you can say skeletal muscle. Why skeletal? Because it is attached, this is the muscle which is attached with the bones. Okay, and why it is called voluntary? Because it acts as per our will. Second is smooth muscle. Second type of muscle is called smooth muscle. It looks like this. Smooth muscle is, it looks like this. It has got spindle shape. Then it is unstriated. It does not have striations. Okay, it is unstriated. No strips, no striation. Then it is involuntary. It does not act as per our will, because this type of muscle is present in the internal organs. So internal organs, they are doing their work. For example, there is peristalsis in the esophagus, or the stomach is doing the churning of the food. So all these organs are not acting according to our will. They are acting as per their function. So such muscles are called smooth muscles or involuntary muscles. They don't have the striations, and they are also called visceral muscle. Visceral because the literal meaning of visceral is internal. We say in biology visceral organs, internal organs. So visceral means internal. So because it is present in the internal organs basically, that's why it is called visceral muscle. Then third one, very special muscle, is cardiac muscle. As you can clearly identify that, as its name clearly signifies, that it is present in heart. So it's a special muscle which is present only in heart. So that is there. Now first one, as a repetition, first one is called striated muscle. First one is called striated muscle. Second is smooth muscle, and third is cardiac muscle. Third one is cardiac muscle. So these are the three muscles, and these are the extra names given to them. They are also known as, like striated muscle is also called stripped muscles. It is also called skeletal muscle. It is also called voluntary muscles. Why they are called so, I have explained you. Then smooth muscles, they are called unstriated. They don't have the strips. They are also called visceral. Visceral means internal because they are present in internal organs. Or they are also called involuntary muscles. And then cardiac muscle, that is present in heart.